Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Matt Zephyr from Mystic Animals, and this is Roxanne from Mystic Animals, and I believe we need some explanation, so cue the intro. So the first thing that we want to get out of the way is, of course, we haven't been posting, but that will be coming with an explanation a little bit later in the video. But the reason why we're in the car today is because we have a really cool event that we're going to be doing with Mystic Animals. We have Bean at the back of the truck right here and a bunch of our reptiles, and we're going to be doing a really cool expo. We'll be filming the whole thing because it's super fun. I'll make sure to show you all of that as soon as we arrive. But for us, there's like another hour and a half of driving, so we'll make it short for you guys and cut straight to there. Peace. So here is the booth for today's event. This is Cherry, of course, as you know. That's Titan, our beautiful tarantula, Goliath bird eater. And this is our beautiful banner that we just got made. Here we go. I'll just zoom out so you guys can see it. It is gorgeous. We got all our bins for animals, bunch of props that we brought as well, like a bunch of eggs. So this is an Asian water monitor egg from Dylan from Canada Varanids. It's a black dragon egg, and it's a dud, so he gave it to me for some presentations. I also have 3 dud bearded dragon eggs that Clementine has laid. We have a few sheds, a few gloves from Mr. Cherry himself, right? And Cherry is on a senator's blanket and kind of taking up the heat, right? You're not being a really good interviewee. We have Cutie Pie right there in this bin. She's been getting so much love all day, and she is fantastic. Cherry, please don't jump off the table. So basically, guys, this expo is a artisan market. So a bunch of artisans from the region. This event is also on a Native American reserve, so it's actually the artisans from that reserve, and we've been incredibly lucky to be invited by one of my good friends who is hosting this event. So James, if you're watching, thank you so much for inviting us, and we're looking forward to doing this next year if you want. I'm sure you guys all really want to know why we haven't been posting lately, but that's gonna have to come from later. Now we're gonna go look at some tables. So we're currently walking through the expo for the very first time, and it's 5 o'clock, so I've been here for 7 hours already and haven't had time to walk around. This is a really cool art table. She makes some really cool stuff. Like, this is on a saw right now. Really, really cool. Super cool designs. And she told me she only started painting during COVID, which is pretty incredible for the level of detail that is in some of these. And then she told me she recently finished her masterpiece, which is right here. Such cool composition. Look at little boy being handled. There's some awesome tattoos at this event. There were free hot dogs, but there is no more food. Way busier than the year before and the year before that, because I went to both of those. There's patisseries, right? Baking, right? Some awesome stuff. There's some awesome artwork here. This is all drawn in negative, so it's white pen on black paper. Just super skillful stuff. And then we got a bunch of retro video game stuff, which is the coolest.
Stickers.
Oh, that's all you. Wow, we got this long table. It goes all the way through the corner. There's Masters of the Universe, old classic Smurf figurines. I used to have those as a kid for sure. Stickers, records, man. Bruce Springsteen, E Street Band, wow. And then we keep on going. Got some Yu-Gi-Oh. That's awesome.
Awesome snake.
Thank you, man. You want to pet it?
Hell yeah.
You can take it. Here.
She was like, if I can hold the snake, I want to hold the snake.
He loves being handled. Everybody loves handling him. And here we got Magic the Gathering cards. I know a lot of my friends who would be ruined just by this sight. I haven't seen VHSs in forever, but we got them right here. There is Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me, in VHS right there in front of me. I could buy it. I could watch it every single day. Not gonna do that, but I could. This guy right here is doing super cuts of a bunch of Halloween movies. I really like this old small little TV right here.
Designs and you make your own shirts.
Oh, it's so cool. Really cool popcorn table with tons of flavors. Like, some of these I've never seen. And like, what is this? Lemon lime? Pizza, pumpkin pie spice, Kanawake corn poppers. And now for the part of the video that you guys have probably been waiting for. What is happening to us? By the way, don't mind the noise, that's just Cherry walking around. He's doing his usual rounds of the basement. So the story I'm about to tell is not a fun one. It is a tale of a lot of sweating and a lot of cursing over the last 4 or 5 months. So I want to let you guys know about it because it affects this reptile room, it affects these animals, it affects basically this entire channel and my life a lot. So we have to rewind over a year and a half ago now, but I'll keep it brief. So it all started when I went to the kitchen to make myself a bagel. It was like a bagel sandwich type thing. I didn't want it toasted, but I did want it hot. So I opened my microwave. To my huge surprise, the bottom of the microwave was really wet. So thinking that somebody must have spilled some water, it could have been me, right? I just cleaned it up. And then I microwaved my bagel, for those wondering. But then about a week later, I go to microwave something else, you know. And it's wet again. And I was, this time, much less happy about it. Because it meant only one thing. There was water infiltrating through the ceiling of my attic into the microwave.
Because my microwave is also my oven fan, so there's a duct that goes all the way to the attic.
So knowing where my attic hatch is, I went up there and, well, I'll just show you this.
I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
So long story short, things happen, we try to fix it. It was said to be pretty well fixed. And then this year, it started to rain in there again. So as some of you know, if you guys are members of the Discord, you guys remember when it was happening, but I spent pretty much the entire month of like November and December in my attic, kind of crawling around and doing what I thought would be improving steps towards the situation, like adding ventilations and whatnot, you know? Turns out that didn't fix the problem. The problem was much deeper. And it turns out it was a problem that was known about by the ex-owners of the house and covered up. So we're currently taking actions. It'll be complex, but we're gonna get through it. The cool part and the part that actually pertains to these animals in the room that I'm in, the entire basement does not have any water infiltrating in it, therefore no mold, no nothing inside the walls, no anything to worry about for these animals down here. Me upstairs though, a different story. It's pretty bad, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I've seen a lot of like horror renovation shows. This would be like the crowning episode of a season of one of those shows. Over 5 contractors that are professionals and have been doing it for over 20 years told me, oh my god, I've never seen this before. I can't go into like too much details. Obviously, it's still getting settled. You guys will get the story once it's all settled, but the reality of it is, drum roll please, we're gonna be moving. I know, man, it's only like a year and a half ago that we said,
We're in this house, we're gonna stay here forever, right?
Life had different plans.
but it's okay, it's okay. Me and Rox are together in this. She's my light and my star, and currently she's actually out. That's the reason why she wasn't here today. She's actually out doing something really cool. She allowed me to talk about it, right? So she's currently, drumroll please again, going through a tattoo apprenticeship. Like, isn't that so cool? Like, you guys already know Rox can draw. Like, let me just pin up some of these things. Like, she's amazing. But lately, she's been wanting to take the discipline to skin. So she embarked upon a voyage to be an apprentice for a very good tattoo artist. Let's just put up some photos, right? It's amazing work. And now for pretty much a whole year, she's gonna be learning how to tattoo. So that's pretty cool. Another thing, I don't know if I want to share this. I might as well. I mean, it'll at least give you guys an overview as to what I've been doing when not making videos for this channel. So as many of you probably are aware of at this point, if you guys are fans of the channel for a long time, I used to front, scream, and sing for the band Held in Secret. Cue a clip right here. And that lasted for a long time. We toured, we did tons of shows, we released 2 albums, they're right here, they're fantastic. And they're all still available on YouTube, link in the description. I've really been missing making music. Sure, as many of you probably know as well, I have done my fair share of hip hop. There's just something about the moshing and the screaming and the emotional delivery of metal that I was missing deep in my core. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I am announcing the creation of a new band. It's actually been in the works for over 7 months now. I guess I'll say the name. It's called Halcyon Drift, and it's gonna blow your socks off. We've got a full 15-track LP, which we have just finished the final stages of composition for. Now, of course, production is gonna be a very long step. I'm very lucky to be joined by some incredibly talented people who will make that process much easier. So in between me producing these 15 songs and Roxanne pretty much completely changing her life all around, plus tons of construction in this house, bro. Not only did the time to make videos run a bit shorter, the other thing is we didn't want to put on a straight face, act like everything is normal here every week, just talking about animals and plans about this house when we didn't really have an idea of if it would stay here, move, and in uncertain times of if we were going to stay in this place or not, I chose to not lie to your faces and pretend like everything was alright when it wasn't, and to just wait to have the clearance to be able to tell you all of these things without jeopardizing our case. So unfortunately that means a very sad thing. And the sad thing I'm going to show you now, you guys weren't supposed to see it in this state, and this really does break my heart. And it is honestly something that we've spent so much time on, but it will never see the light of day. These enclosures are in this state right now. I think they look fantastic. We're never going to be able to finish these because we're never going to be able to carry them out of here, and therefore these are doomed. And it is the saddest thing, even the stone was being applied to it right here. You guys can see this is all concrete rock. It's literally the only thing that we had left to do on them. So take a look. This is what they would have been supposed to look like. Cherries has one of these huge, right, oh, man. It's a bummer. But if this bummer didn't completely turn you off of watching this channel and supporting us, feel free to like and subscribe and leave a comment on how this video affected you, and I don't know, just encouraging words would be much better than nothing, to be honest. We got a Discord server. It's the perfect place to talk to everybody else. If you guys want to send a bit of a more personal message to us, you guys can do it on there as well. It doesn't mean that it's over there. We are still going to be building some massive enclosures for our tegus. They need it, and as soon as we are moving, we're going to get that project back up and hopefully even be much better off. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Even though I don't know when that's going to be, I want to tell you guys I love you and thank you for supporting. So peace out. Thank you so much for checking out this video, everybody. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, and if you really loved it, why don't you subscribe? It's free, you know?